Good morning. Today, we're going to start a new lesson in Chapter 5, Lesson 6, which talking about divide decimals. All of you, please open your book, page 323. Page 323. Okay, now, in this lesson, we're going to learn how can we divide decimals by decimals. If we have a decimal, how we will divide it on a decimal. Let's have this example here. Like if you have 0.6 divided by 0.2. Yesterday, we learned how we divide a decimal into whole number. But today, we learn how we will divide a decimal into decimal. And first of all, here, look at me, please. First of all, you will look at the divisor. Okay? The divisor here has a decimal point. So you will move the decimal point one digit to the right. Because you cannot divide if you have a decimal point. Okay? So the first step, you will move the decimal point from the divisor in order to make it whole. If it is after one digit, move it after one digit. If it is after two digits, move it 2 digits. Here, the decimal point after one digit. So move it as a 1 digit, so it becomes as 2. Then, because you move it in the divisor 1 digit only, you will move the decimal point 1 digit only in the dividend. So 0.6, when you move the decimal point, it comes as 6. Then you will divide as you know. I will give you now another example. Like if you have 0.55 divided by 0.5. The first step, you have to move the decimal point. I can say you have to we'll move the decimal point to drop it. Like, in order to drop the decimal point in the divisor, sorry, here in the 0.5, you want to cancel, you want to remove the decimal point. So how many digits you will move it? You will move it 1 or 2 digits? 1 digit. So you move it only 1 digit. So the 0.5 here, the decimal point, it will come from this point up to this point. So you will move it only 1 digit, as we said. So it will be here. So the 0.5, it will be 5. Now then, since you move the decimal 1 digit only, yes, but don't open it now, don't open your book now, just focus with me. So since you move the decimal point 1 digit only, so you have to move the decimal point 1 digit. Why 1 digit? Because since you move the divisor 1 digit, you will move the dividend 1 digit. If you move the divisor 2 digits, you will move the dividend 2 digits. So here, you will move it only 1 digit. So the decimal point will be here. So it will be as 5.5 divided by 5. This is how to divide decimal by decimal. So the first step, you will look at the divisor. The divisor, ask the divisor, after how many digits you have a decimal point? And they tell you after 2 digits, as an example. So you will say, okay, I will move the decimal point 2 digits. Then go to the dividend. Since the dividend I moved the decimal point 2 digits in the divisor, so I will move the decimal point from you after 2 digits. Then after I move it, it becomes as 5.5 divided by 5. Then you will continue as we said yesterday. You just say that it's like 5.5 divided by 5. You will divide it as we know. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 1 times 5 is 5. 0, the decimal points up. The 5 down, then 1, then 5. So the answer of dividing 0.55 divide by 0.5, the answer is 1.1. So the answer of dividing this one is the same as the previous one. Did you get the idea? Okay, just a minute. Good morning. Let's, yes. Okay, just a minute. Thank you, Malak. Okay. Now, I will give you now another example. Like if you have point, I would like, no, 75.3 divided by 0.3. Now, what do you have to do? The first step, you will go to the divisor. This is the divisor, the number that you divide on it. You will ask the divisor, after how many digits you have a decimal point? They tell you after 1 digit. So I will move the decimal point only 1 digit. So after I move it, it comes as 3, as a whole number. Then, since I move the divisor 1 digit, I will move the dividend also 1 digit. So the decimal point is here. So I will move it only 1 digit. So it comes as 75.3. So this is only 2 steps. The first step, go to the divisor, the first step, then move the decimal point. Second step, go to the dividend and then move the decimal point. How many digits should I move the decimal point in the divisor? In order to make it whole, I want to put it at the right. So if it's need 1, I will move it 1. If it's need 2, I will move it 2, as I want, in order to make it whole, in order to put the decimal point to the right. Then, if I move it 1 digit, I will move the dividend 1 digit. I move it 2 digits, I will move it 2 digits. Then it comes as 75.3 divided by whole number. I will divide it as I know before. I will say like it is 75.3 divided by 3. You will say then 7 divided by 3. What's the number that you multiply it by 3? You get 7. It's 2. 2 times 3 is 6. Then 5 down. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. The remainder is 0. Then you have a decimal point. Then call 3 down. Then 3 divided by 3 is 1. So this will be the answer, 25.1. So dividing 75.3 divided by 3, the answer is 25.1. And dividing 7.53 divided by 0.3, the answer will be 25.1, the same as here. Is it clear? Yeah, let's have now more, or let's start our lesson in your book. So all of you, please open your book, page 323. Page 323. Now, here what do we have? Here, Matthew has $0.72. He wants to buy stickers that cost $0.800 each. How many stickers can you buy? Now, as I told you, if you find word each, that means you have to share the cost of the money you have on the cost of each part of each sticker. So each, it means you have to share equally. That means you have to divide. So word, if you have a keyword each groups, it means the number of groups are unknown. That means you have to share that means you have to divide. So word each, it means you have to divide. Yeah. So now what do you have to do here? Now here, by the way, the book they give you another way, but I give you my way is different than your book. So here now, what do you have? You have 0.72 divided by 0.08. Now, where is the divisor? This is here. The divisor, the number that I will divide on it. Sorry. And here is the dividend. So this is the divisor and this is the dividend. Now then, where I will go? I will go to the divisor. Where is the divisor? Here is the divisor. Where is the decimal point? It's after how many digits? Girls, the decimal point after how many digits? 2 digits. So you will move it now 2 digits. It comes as 8. Then, since I moved the decimal point in the divisor 2 digits, I will move the decimal point in the dividend. How many digits? 2 on. Bravo. Thank you. So it comes as 72 divided by 8. Then 72 divided by 8 is what? 9. Yes. And since the answer after I move the decimal point is 9, so the answer of dividing decimal into decimal will be the same, which is 9. So Matthew can buy 9 stickers. This is page 323. So all of you, please write on your book. Okay. Now, keep your book open, page 323. Let's solve this one here. Here, what do we have? Here we have 0.7. Oh, sorry. This is the question. 0.56 divided by 0.7. Now, where is the divisor? 0.7 or 0.56? Grade 5, where's the divisor? 0. Bravo, 0.7. So now, after how many digits do you have the decimal point? After 1 digit. Bravo. So you will move it 1 digit. So now it comes as 7. Then here the decimal point in the divisor, in the dividend. Since I moved the decimal point in the divisor 1 digit, so how many digits should I move it in the dividend? 1 digit. So the decimal point now, it will be here. So 5.6. Then we will continue as we talked in the previous lesson. 5 divided by 7. Can I? No. So I will put 0. Then 0 times 7 is 0. Then subtract. 5 minus 0 is 5. Then what do we have here? This decimal point. Put it up. Then put the 6 down. Yeah. Then 56 divided by 7 is 8. Bravo. 8 times 7 is 56. So it will be 0, 0. So the answer of dividing point of 5.6 or 0.56 divided by 0.7 will be 0.8. This part here, I don't want you to write it. Just write as I wrote here. Did you finish writing? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, open your book, page 324. Page 324. Now, Sherry hikes on the Pacific Coast Trail. She plans to hike 3.72 miles. If she hikes at an average speed of 1.2 miles per hour, how long will she hike? Now, they told me that Sherry plans to hike 3.72 miles. So the number of miles is 3.72. Then she hikes at an average speed of 1.2 miles per hour. So her speed is 1.2 miles per hour. Let's give you now a small example. Now, your dad is driving his car as 60 kilometers per hour. Okay? If you know that there's a speedometer in the front of your dad, it's tell him what is his speed, which is 60 kilometers per hour. Now, if you are living now in exit 4 or exit 5 as an example, and you want to go to the exit 10, The distance between exit 5 to exit 10 is 600 kilometers, as an example. Okay? Or you can say from Riyadh to Jeddah, and so on. Now, how many hours did you take in order to reach the destination? What do you have to do? Your dad is walking or is driving his car. Each 1 hour, he's take 60. In each 1 hour, he will drive 60 kilometers. And 600 kilometers. How many hours he will take? Who can tell me? Each 60 kilometers. Yeah, so what do you have to do? See, each 60 kilometers is take 1 hour. That's 600 kilometers. How many hours he will need? So how many hours he will need? Okay, 600 divided by what? Girls, mute your microphone, please. Yes, so you will divide 600 by 60, which is 10. So that's mean your father will take 10 hours in order to reach the destination. Now here is the sum. Sherry, it's need or its drive as a 1.2 miles per hour. And it's want to go as a 3.72. So how many hours she will need? As we did here, as you divide 600 by 60, you will divide 3.72 by what? 1.2. Yeah. Now then, let's continue here. Yeah. Now, 1.2. After where do you have to put the decimal point? After how many digits? 1 digit. Bravo. So it comes as 12. Now then, look here. After how many digits should I move the decimal point? 1 digit. Bravo. So it will be as 3, 7.2. Now then, you will divide. Yeah. 37.2 divided by 12. Dina, where's Dina? Yes, Dina. What do you have to do? So now, yes, Dina, 37 divided by 12. 37 divided by 12. It will be 3. Yalla. 3 times 2. 6, and 3 times 1, 3. Bravo. Then 7 times 6, 7 minus 6, and 3 minus 3 is 0. Then what do you have next? Decimal point up. Aywa, bravo. Then what do you have to do next? Put the 2 down. Then Dina, 12 divided by 12. 1. Then 1 times 12 is 12. Then 2 minus 2, 0, 0. So that's mean Sherry will hike 3.1 hours. Is it clear? Okay. Yes. Sorry? Oh, yeah. I told you that this one, let's see. Here, it just give you an, sorry. Here, oh, sorry. Oh. Here, it just give you like an explanation. That's 1.2. In order to move it 1 decimal point, you multiply it by 10. And since you multiply it by 10, it comes as 12. Now, because you multiplied the divisor by 10, you must multiply the dividend by 10. And when you multiply anything by 10, as we said before, you will move the decimal point 1 digit to the right. So it will be 37.2. But I'm sorry, I give you an like easier way. I can say like just move the divisor, move the dividend without multiplying. Okay. Yeah, I just give you the shortest one. Yeah, I'll give you 1 minute in order to finish writing. Yes, you can. Now, did you finish writing? Okay. Now, this one here. Here, what do we have? We have 1.96 divided by 0.40. So, yeah, إسراء was إسراء. Yes. 324. It's done. Did you see it? Okay, you are welcome. حلا بشار. حلا بشار. حلا بشار. Okay, هنا no, sorry. حنين. Yes, Hanin. Look at this one here. 0.40 or 1.96 divided by 0.14. What do you have to do first? Okay, one or only one? How many digits you have to move the decimal point? Why one only? But it's how, look at this one here. After how many digits, the decimal point? One? To the right. From the right, how many digits? I 1, 2. The decimal point is after 2 digits, 4 and 1. So how many digits you will move it? 2. Bravo. Hi. 1, 2. So it comes as, after you move it 2 digits, how it will be? 0.14. After you move it 2 digits, how it will be? It will be 14. Bravo. Then, since you move the divisor 2 digits, how many digits you will move the dividend? 2. Bravo. So it comes as 196. Yeah, now then, 196 divided by 14. Yes, Yahanin. How you will divide it? 1 divided by 14. Can you? No. 19 divided by 14. 19 divided by 14. How many 14 and 19, Hanim? It's 1. 1 times 14. 1 times 4. 4. 1 times 1. 1. Then 9 minus 4 is 5. And then 0. Then next we have to put 6. Then 56 divided by 14. Hanien. Hanien. Where are you, miss? Yes, Hanien. 56 divided by 14. Hanien. Yalla, it's 4. Yalla, 4 times 4. 16. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 plus 1, 5. So the answer is 14. Then what do you have to do? Yeah, let's ask now حورية. حورية. هنادى. Yes, هنادى. If you want now to check your answer, multiply 0.14 by what? By 14. Thank you. Yeah. 4 times 4. 16. Bravo. 4 times 1. Plus 1. 5. Bravo. Then what do you have to do next? One times 4. 1 times 4 is 4. أيوة. And 1 times 1. 1. 6 plus 0. 5 plus 4. 1. Bravo. Then after how many digits you will put the decimal point? 2 digits. Bravo. So the answer will be 1.96. And as you see here, your answer is correct. Okay. Now, did you finish writing? Okay. Now, I didn't want 1, 2, and 3. Let's go to 4. Jilan? Jilan? Yes, Jilan. Here, 9.6 divided by 1.6. Yalla. How many digits you have to move in the decimal point in a divisor? 1 digit. Bravo. So it comes as 6. Yeah. Then in the dividend, how many digits you will move it? 1 digit. Bravo. So how it will be now? 96. Thank you. Yeah, then continue. That's it. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. Let's try number 5. Hmm. 30. Bravo. Then 6 minus 0. 1. So, wait. No, wait. Wait. Since the remainder is equal to the divisor or greater than it, so that's mean your answer is wrong. So you have to try another number, which is 6. Yeah. 6 times 6 36. ايوه برافو. is 9. برافو. 6 minus 6 0, and 9 minus 9 0. So the answer is 6. Thank you. I will stop here today now, and